Imagine walking into your grocery store and finding your favorite coffee, bananas, and even olive oil gone. Or costing twice as much as they do today. Sounds crazy? Well, that could soon be reality in the US, thanks to the latest Trump tariffs. Today, we're revealing the 7 foods and drinks that might disappear from American shelves, and why your next grocery bill could shock you. 1. Tropical produce, bananas, pineapples, and avocados. The US imports 40% of its bananas from Guatemala, which now faces a 10% reciprocal tariff. Bananas, pineapples, and coconuts can't be grown in huge quantities in the US and spoil fast, so they can't be stockpiled. And it's not just bananas. Most avocados come from Mexico, but grocery stores already operate on razor-thin margins. With a 25% tariff on Mexican imports, expect avocado toast to become a luxury item. 2. Seafood. The US heavily relies on Chile and Vietnam for imported fish, both now facing a 10% tariff, and Vietnam was initially hit with a massive 46% tariff. Here's the twist: even if fish is caught in US waters, it may still be processed abroad. For example, Alaskan cod is often sent to China to be frozen and filleted, then shipped back to America. With China now facing a 125% tariff on seafood exports, that process becomes extremely costly, and your favorite fish dishes may vanish or skyrocket in price. 3. Coffee. Coffee prices were already under pressure from climate change, but tariffs are adding fuel to the fire. Brazil and Colombia, America's main coffee suppliers, face up to 50% tariffs. Even Switzerland, a big exporter of instant coffee, isn't spared. Expect your daily latte to cost more, and specialty coffee brands could be hit the hardest. 4. Olive oil. The US produces only 2% of the olive oil it consumes, meaning it depends almost entirely on imports. The biggest exporters, Italy and Spain, now face a 10% tariff. Tunisia, the third largest supplier, also faces the same rate. Increasing domestic production is nearly impossible, so expect sharp price hikes or empty shelves in the olive oil section. 5. Chocolate. The rich flavor of your favorite chocolate comes from Ivory Coast and Ghana, the top cocoa exporters. Both countries are facing 10% tariffs. Since cocoa is the foundation for so many sweets, candy makers could pass costs directly to consumers. That means your favorite candy bars, desserts, and hot cocoa could become much pricier, or disappear entirely. 6. Nuts. Vietnam is America's top cashew supplier, but without a new trade agreement, cashews will face 20% tariff and a massive 40% on transshipments from third countries via Vietnam. Macadamia nuts, while partly grown in the US, are also heavily imported from Australia, which now faces a 10% tariff. From trail mixes to nut butters, these price jumps could hit snack lovers hard. 7. Alcohol, wine, spirits, and tequila. The tariffs on alcohol could shake the hospitality industry to its core. The US imports 20% of its wine from the EU, and many cocktails depend on European liquors. Under new tariffs, alcohol from the EU could face rates as high as 200%. Even tequila from Mexico is under threat, meaning some popular cocktails could vanish from bar menus altogether. From your morning coffee to your evening glass of wine, these tariffs could transform America's grocery shelves, and not in a good way. Experts warn that the average household could pay nearly $4,900 more per year on groceries if these changes stick. For lower-income families, this could mean cutting back on fresh produce, seafood, and even basic kitchen staples. So, what do you think? Are these tariffs protecting American jobs, or are they just making American shopping carts lighter and bills heavier? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button for more deep dives into how global politics affects your everyday life.